Welcome to the Weird Girls Club with Niamh and Amy. Now grab a cuppa
or something stronger
and let's get into it. Hello.
Hi.
Welcome back. So hopefully you can hear us better. We have a new setup. If you listen to our last episode, I think we talked about technical difficulties. Did we?
Oh yeah, because that was... Oh wait.
It was one of our episodes. We have a few that we've kind of jingled around a bit.
Pre-recorded and then we had to move some around. So one is the first time we finally got our mics to work. Then I think there's one going up before that, but it was like filmed afterwards where the mics that finally worked after recording for like a whole hour. We listened back and it was just crackling. So then
it was some editing job figuring that out.
Yeah, we fixed that. Got whole new mics, and then we almost thought we were gonna have heart attacks when they wouldn't work, but they're working.
Whoop whoop. Right, so hopefully these don't break.
Yeah.
Because
God,
we haven't had the best track record with mics, but live and learn.
It's all a learning process.
We haven't really fully thought out what we're actually talking about in this podcast. We just, I think because when we kind of just chit chat as well,
it's
like
so random and
it's so random, and I think like we've gotten a lot of messages from people from listening, which we really appreciate. Oh,
Thank
it's so
you.
cute
Kitties.
when we get messages and people let us know that they've listened and that they just love that. Like so many people have said that it just feels like they're a part of a girly chat, which that was the aim when we started the podcast, because we knew people are in a pandemic, people are isolating alone, and
exactly
like people are bored, like and I
bored in this house.
Sometimes bored in this house. But I think it's nice when you just throw on a podcast and it just feels like if you're even pottering around like clean and are doing something, it's just like it's noise in the house and you actually do listen. Like
that's what I listen to. Like I listen to podcasts when I'm working as well, but sometimes when I'm just pottering around, because like that I live alone, so it's just like background noise, so you don't even have to literally focus on what we're saying, because it's usually a load of waffle. But
do you know what I actually need to stop doing? I like if
randomly sing.
I randomly sing, but it's with a word, and I always do it, and I'm like catching myself doing it, and I think it's because when I'm editing them, I'm like, Niamh, what are you doing? Like, just shut up.
Yeah,
like.
it's so funny. Because then you set me off and then I'm thinking of
but it's always
like
when the word alone comes up.
Yeah, but there is a song, and I don't know if it's necessarily a song, but it's definitely in a Disney movie, because I have it in my head, but I can't think what it is. It's like, I'm all alone. No one here.
It's Donkey of Shrek.
It is.
My problems have all gone.
Yeah.
But there's no one
not
here
Disney,
to
DreamWorks.
ride me.
Yeah, because when you said that there, I was about to burst out. I was like, oh my God, I'm like stuck. I can see it in my head. I can hear them singing it. Like, I know it, but I don't. Do you ever get like that? It's just like,
oh, I love
blinkers
Shrek.
on.
I love Shrek. Does
So
anybody
good.
remember? This is so random. I don't even know why we're talking about Shrek. But do you remember with Shrek? I don't know if you had the DVD, but the very end it was like Shrek's karaoke dance party.
Oh my God, yeah.
And it was like, welcome to Shrek's karaoke dance party.
Was that after number 2 and they done it almost like an X Factor American Idol one?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I remember.
Do you remember the one? And it's like, I don't know, maybe it's the same one you were talking about, but it's like every like group and it all attaches as one song. And it's like they're going around
I don't
the
remember
swamp,
specifically, but it is.
Do you remember that? And it's like the first song is like I think it's Donkey. No, it's not. Oh Jesus Christ.
I can only picture the one from the second one with the fairy godmother in it, and they do it. It's like the 3 pigs come on and they sing.
Put it
at
in
the
a
very
C
end.
minor.
But yeah,
I
they do that at the end though, like after kind of the credits
with
roll.
Simon Cowell and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's the one I can't remember from the first one, but
I think I'm
I'm
thinking I'm 100% thinking of the first one.
Yeah.
It's very godmother Anton, isn't it? It's basically like Shrek's karaoke dance party, and oh my God, it's like every character singing a song, but all
I can like vaguely
and it's like
visualize
they
it.
sing like YMCA and they're singing all these songs. Oh my
right,
God,
right.
like if I could get the first line, I'd be able to do the whole song for you. I just can't remember the first line, and I think it starts with, I'm pretty sure it starts with Shrek and then it goes into Fiona, then it goes into Donkey, and then it goes and goes and goes.
Yeah, and they all finish the song. Yeah, I vaguely know what, like I can picture it kind of.
Yeah.
But the second one is more clear to me, like where it's like Simon Cowell and they go in and like audition and stuff.
Oh yeah,
That
I
one.
used to love that one.
Yeah.
What was it? There's a bit in it that like lives in my head rent free, and it's someone in the karaoke dance party singing like I like big butts and I can't not lie. You other brothers can't deny when a girl walks in with every brace around. And then you know the fella that works for Lord Farquaad and he's like, number 3, my lord.
Yeah.
And he just goes, feelings. lives with. Like, I think I must think about that at least once a week.
Yeah, random parts of Shrek do pop into me.
Like,
I
they're
love
just
them.
too
There's
good.
literally about 5 films, and I think they're making another one.
I know, but like, I think my favourite is number 2.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like, hands down. Like,
Yeah.
obviously I like number 1 as well because it's the original, but number 2.
Yeah, I watched number 1 recently, like in summer, and I was like, I actually like it a lot more than I thought I liked it. 'Cause,
Yeah.
like, number 2 was always my favourite, and I was like, number 1's good, like it's obviously really good.
Yeah.
But I was like, oh, like I definitely pick number 2.
Yeah,
over.
because I
But
think
then I watched
it's the
it and I was
thought of the journey that they go on. Kind of when you were younger, it kind of
Yeah.
felt like it dragged out. Like, just get her to the fucking castle. Like,
yeah, that's definitely it, because it's like,
but Lord Farquaad is like,
he's so
he's hilarious. Like, oh my god, thinking of now, I think it was yesterday. Oh my Jesus, Shrek plays a big role in my life.
yeah.
Literally, I think it was yesterday. If Aaron is listening to this, he can confirm it. I think we were cooking or we were doing something, and I started singing you know, the bit where the gingerbread man is on the table and he's
Oh
like,
my God.
tell me who is it, and he's like, do you know the muffin man, the muffin man,
I always
the
do that
muffin
in my
man.
head.
Well, she's married to the muffin man, the muffin man. She's
Yeah.
married to the muffin man.
And that's where he gets the little stitches on his legs when he breaks his legs off, but then he has like ice and attaching them back together.
Doesn't he have his little cane as well?
Yeah. I love in the second one. Is it a second one where they make like a giant ginger man
yeah.
they got like to break into the castle?
And Shrek is the human and he's on Donkey, the white
Yeah.
horse. He's like, follow the pretty pony. Oh my god, can we stop talking about Shrek? Because I
love
am
that
literally
song.
going down. But sorry, when the godmother sings in number 2, when the godmother sings I Need a Hero, I
Yeah.
swear that
So
song,
good.
and she's lying on the, and she's like, where have all the good men gone?
Mm-hmm.
Like, literally, do you know what, if this is all over for Halloween, I'm dressing up as her. Like, I swear to God, like,
I
I'm dib.
I do
Out of
love
all
that
my
film.
friends, I am dibbing that fucking costume. Do not copy it.
Okay, it's yours.
But yeah, we'll swiftly change the subject because Shrek is making me like kid giddy.
Yeah, like I want
Like
to stick
sugar
it
high
on
giddy.
and watch
I
it.
know. I just want to start singing all now.
No.
I can't sing. No. If anyone hears like a clink, it's me sipping on my gin.
I tried to sing a lyric there and then I went blank. I was like,
Jesus.
no. I was like, no, I actually don't know a song with that in it. I was
Amy's
like,
drinking as well. Don't worry, I'm not I'm not a lone
No,
drinker.
I'm actually not.
But
I'm
yeah.
joking, I am.
Saturday night and I like the way you move, pretty baby. Is it pretty baby or pretty lady?
I actually don't know. I always think
Well, let's
the
just
words
go
to
with it.
songs wrong.
Yeah, so do
I
I.
just make them up in my head and
Well,
I'm like,
it's
that's
called
what it
like
is to me.
originality. Like, I'm just changing it from-
Remix.
Waka waka waka. How much of this gonna get edited? I do not know.
Most of it.
But what were we going to say? Why
I
did
can't
we
remember-
start talking about
remember
Shrek?
How we even started talking about Shrek, to be honest with
I'm
you.
sorry for anyone who hasn't seen Shrek and we have to go on
Or
a
hate
basic-
Shrek. If you hate Shrek, I feel bad for you because it's a fucking great film.
I feel bad for you, son. I got 99 problems, but Shrek ain't one.
Oh my god. I need to take a sip of my drink for
Oh, stop. No, seriously, take the gin away.
that. This is a bit of a
Oh my god, that's a bit close. We're coming for it there now. Not with me and
Oh,
Amy. I
okay.
mean the mic and our gin. We're like nearly
yeah, the
hitting.
mic and the drink.
Oh god. But yeah, so we just said we'd pop on and we would have a chit chat. You enjoying that, Amy? She's sipping on
It's
gin.
actually really nice.
Isn't it lovely? Do you usually drink gin or?
No, I think I've had it like once or twice before.
So you really like that? I made that.
Yeah, it's nice. You should walk in a bar.
I drink it dry.
I thought, oh my god, when I was
can I go
home,
to
I
bar?
tasted Copperberg do these new cans. They're like gin cans. It's Copperberg gin.
Oh.
So nice, they're nice now. But they don't sell
Yeah, but you
Copperberg
know
in
what?
Canada.
Like, cider gives you, that's the drink of the devil. I remember the hangovers I used to get on cider, and I mean,
Oh,
I
that's
couldn't lift my head up off the bed. I drink, like, I used to drink, I didn't like the strawberry and lime, I only liked
Oh, I
the
liked it.
mixed fruit.
I know, I
like,
liked,
this is like, you know
Copperberg.
when you're younger and you're trying to decide what your drink.
Yeah, so you taste absolutely ocean.
So, obviously when you're younger, you taste like the Wicked and
Ugh.
the like anything like fruity and sweet,
Bacardi
like,
Breezer, Fat Frog.
do you know what?
Smirnoff
Bacardi
Ice.
Breezer, just the thought of it makes me want to get sick. I think it's just, you can have one, but like one or two, and you start getting that sicky feeling. Like,
What? I can't remember the last time I actually drank a bottle of Wicked. It easily over 5 years ago. I cannot stand Wicked.
I think I drank a bottle of Wicked when? Not over here because you don't sell here, but I think I was like, not before I even moved here. Me and my sister Rachel on Christmas Eve, we used to just like crack some wick because we didn't want to drink because we were keeping it for Christmas. So we used to just have like a bottle or two, but like it's only wicked. Like
I can't say. I'd
only
rather
the blue
drink
wicked.
Smirnoff Ice.
See, I can't drink Smirnoff Ice. It makes me, it's like that Bacardi. It gives me that sicky feeling.
Yeah, see, that's what I get with Wicca. Like, I would never choose a Smirnoff Ice.
Sorry, when you say Wicca, I'm just thinking now, Wicca, Wicca, Wicca. I don't know why.
Songs on the brain, Jesus.
I know, like, can we not just have a karaoke dance party?
Yeah, no.
Feel free to fuck me out now.
I'd choose Smirnoff Ice over Wicked, but I'd rather not have any of them, to be honest. But I used to love Copper Big and I used to drink it all the time, and then it gave me heartburn for the first time.
Oh god.
But I was probably having like about 10 bottles of it. I was going to Liverpool.
Don't know why I was getting the heartburn. I only had like 10 bottles.
Yeah, I was drinking from like midday in the airport, going to Liverpool, and then at the hotel, going out, and then I was out like in a bar, and then I was like, I have this pain in my chest.
Is it a heartburn or a heart attack? I don't know.
Is this what heartburn is? Because I had never had it before. And then I was like, I need to just get a glass of water. I was like, I need just a glass of water. I was like, I look like a fruitcake in a bar, being like, can I have some water, please?
Can I have some water?
Or like, what drink did you smuggle in your bag? I'm like, just like, it's the heartburn.
Oh, I miss that like airport feeling.
I know.
Oh god. At least you were only in an airport in August though. I've been in an airport since 2019.
Shh, don't tell people.
2019.
Wow.
Like, I know it doesn't, like, it sounds worse now because it's 2021. When in 2020, and I was like, I haven't been in an airport since 2019, it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, like, how privileged are you? There's such, like first world problems.
I know, 100% first world problems.
But it doesn't even count as a holiday because you went home.
Going home isn't a holiday.
No.
I don't care what anyone says. If anyone lives abroad, you know, going home is not a holiday.
It's
going home is...
you need a holiday after it.
Literally, like... You're running around like a blue-arsed fly trying to see everyone. And I said to Aaron, this is so funny, I was only saying to Aaron, I think it was this morning, when we got home again, I'm not running around for anyone. No. Like, honestly, I'm not. I'm going to go to a bar when they're off, or a pub.
If they're open.
When they're all back open, because I won't be going during a pandemic. I'm only going to go home and all this blown over. So, I'll be going home, if I do go home after all this madness, just take us up here, drink. You can hear the clinking. That's me straw on me glass. If you are listening to this and having a drink, have a sip with us.
Yeah.
I wonder if we could play drinking game with people. The amount of times me and Amy say or like take a drink.
Or the amount of times we talk over each other.
Yeah, oh my god. But I'll be telling people when I go home, this is the bar I'm in or the pub I'm in. If you want to pop around, because I think it's honestly not doable going around to everyone
no.
And trying to see, because it's not it's not a holiday.
15 breakfasts out, 15 coffee catch-ups, 26 bleeding cocktail nights, and then you come home and you're like, fuck, I spent so
obviously
much money.
I would probably have a different one for like family, and then a different one for friends, like, because you'd want to probably go to like a nightclub or something. But if it was me family, like, and stuff like that, I'd be like, here, this is where I'm gonna be.
Yeah.
If you want to pop around,
definitely.
Because it's too much running around. Like, I was shattered, like, absolutely. I was like, I need to go on another holiday after being home last time.
Yeah, no,
I was just too tired.
Exhausting.
Now, did I love being home? Absolutely, because we went home, surprised my sister for her birthday. Like, nice. No one knew me. The only person that knew was my oldest sister.
Yeah.
So, and my auntie. So, my ma didn't know, my dad didn't know, and my sister Rachel didn't know. And it was just, their video reactions are the best.
Love it.
Like, swear to God. Like, looking back now, I'm so glad I done it. Mm-hmm. Because now that I haven't seen them, like, in a year and a half, I'm like, oh my God. Like, I always watch the videos like a little sado. Like, oh.
Yeah.
No, my dad's one cracks me up. Like, hello. Like, his voice goes up about 10 octaves. Like, when he sees me, he looks at me and he's like, what are you doing here? And he's like, how are you? If anyone has me on Instagram, you can probably scroll back far enough to see the video. It's so absolutely hilarious. Like, it goes so high, but then he like pokes me arm because he doesn't believe, he thinks he's still dreaming. Like,
he's like, are you actually here?
He was like, and I was like, yeah, I'm really here. Like, I'm here since 6 a.m. this morning.
That's so funny. I did that for me ma last August. I went home, it was her birthday. Surprised her. Oh, it was so cute. Like, but nobody knew like that. I think who knew? My cousin knew, because she collected me from the airport, and then my ma's partner knew.
Right.
They were literally the only people that knew.
Oh, was your ma shocked?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Shocked.
I love that. I love that.
She was just like,
my mum was like, never do that on me. Like, I was talking to her today, and she was like, never do that on me again. I nearly had a heart attack. And she was white in the face when she turned around, like white in the face. She thought she was saying like the ghost of Christmas
like
past,
hell, like just hell.
She's like, how? And then Aaron's big chuckle behind me, like 6'5", like standing behind. I think she thought we both died or something when we were appearing to her. Because she was white in the face and she was sobbing. I was like, oh, you're killing me. And then she was trying, like, I'm not a crier, like, so I'm like
yeah, no, either am
I was like, no.
Yeah.
But like, but just seeing like your ma, like, so happy to see
I'm literally visualizing all their reactions now. Like,
I'll have to show you the videos. But Rachel's reaction was hilarious.
Really?
Yeah, she was sobbing. But she was trying not to cry because she was going out that night for her birthday. But me and my sister had planned to force her to go out for her birthday that night. So
right, okay,
because I was coming home, I was going out, like
I was going out
because she didn't want to do it for her birthday, but she didn't know I was coming home.
Yeah.
So when she came in, she had a tan. Now she's coming up for her birthday breakfast.
Oh, okay.
Like, so I make her come up for her breakfast, but my man and dad didn't even know I was going to be there. So my man and dad were just going on like it's her birthday breakfast. She came in, and obviously when she seen me, she was like sobbing. She's crying, but she was like, I can't cry because of me tan. But she was sobbing still, like, but she was trying not to cry. Because she didn't want to have the streaks, like, you know, that when you have the tan streaks.
Oh, yeah, Jesus, no.
And I was like, oh, I'm so loved.
That's cute. There's like, a lot of people were just like, what the fuck, like, how? Because obviously no one knew. So when I went to my auntie, she was just like, what? How? And like, that she was just like, she's like, how? Like, what?
Oh my God.
It was just like the weirdest thing. Even my dad was like, what? And he tried to pretend like he had a feeling, like, like, oh, I had a feeling. I'm like, no, you fucking didn't.
Oh,
like, how would you have a feeling? And he was just like, what?
But you can't beat the feeling when you're on the plane, the excitement.
I know.
You're like, oh my God, I just want to see it on their reactions.
I could not wait. Like, just couldn't wait. Because obviously I did travel like last year, so it was like pandemic, but we were able to travel. It was August when everywhere.
It wasn't lockdown though, was it? It was just like,
no, that's what I'm saying.
No, so the shops and all were open when you went home.
Yeah, like everything was open, like bars were open, you were able to eat inside, like everything.
Yeah,
was
like patios and stuff were open.
Yeah.
Oh jeez, I miss a good patio.
I know. I'm about to lose my train.
Like, that's it now. I'm not talking about quarantine anymore because like,
it just depresses it's so depressing.
But you know what? Like, it'll make us bigger, better, and stronger.
Will it?
I'm editing.
It's turning me into an alcoholic, to be honest with you.
It's turning me into an alcoholic. Like, I'm great. Like, literally, I said to Aaron, I'm doing dry January. I haven't had one weekend where I haven't had at least one drink.
Oh, either have I.
Like, I'm doing absolutely fabulous one. Yeah, ring AA.
What else are you supposed to do?
I know. Like, and I haven't even, like, I'm having to run out of Lions tea bags. What do people want from me?
Oh, I can give you some to go home.
I'll stuff them
So
in bra and everything.
I found another bag. I thought I was running out, but then I found.
You sound like a drug dealer. I found another bag.
I think you were actually here when I found a bag. Remember, I opened the press to where the
yeah,
vodka
and you were
is.
like, oh my God.
I opened the
like,
press
what?
to take down the vodka, and I goes, a bag of tea bags.
I thought there was something wrong. I was like, what's wrong?
Yeah, I
I thought there was a rat or something in your press. You just open your press and you're like,
yeah. I was like, oh my God. Yeah, tea bags are the holy grail.
Oh yeah, like I would like pump tea bags into my veins.
I would go that far.
I would, like, no, I couldn't survive.
No,
like no, don't get me wrong, like I can go on holidays and like not have a cup of tea, like that doesn't bother me. But like if I wasn't going home, like in my house, like at home, like in Ireland, like I have to have a cup of tea, like. But if I'm going like abroad, like to like Orlando or something, like, or any other way, tea isn't like I need a cup of tea because I'm on holidays. I'm gonna just drink like, do you know that kind of way? Do you belch?
You drink like
they can probably if you I'm after hitting the mic. If you can hear like slurping and all that. I'm sorry, we don't know how sensitive these new mics are. Like the setup is pretty legit, but Amy's like
pretty in my face. I'm
Amy's
trying to like maneuver
in a
the
ball
glass
trying to get a fucking sip of our drink.
I don't know what I was gonna say.
But Amy, you said you had some hypothetical questions.
Oh, I do. Well, I only have like 2.
I love a good hypothetical question now.
They're actually really random, right? But wait, let me read it so I can rephrase it. Right. I feel like I actually already know your answer to this. I'm not sure. Right. So Elon Musk rings you up. What's up, Niamh? Niamh dog. Woo.
Niamh sweetie. I don't even think I've ever said that before in my life.
What?
That's so
No, he
cringe.
doesn't say that. He's not a simp. No, I'm joking.
Yeah, but is he romanticizing me or is he just being nice to me?
No, he's just hitting you up. He's a mate, like.
All right.
And he says,
Well, don't call me dog.
"Leave dog." Woo.
Leave dog.
Fuck's sake. Stop! I'm losing my train of thought.
Sorry.
So he asks, yeah. He said has his mission. It's finalized. He's setting off people to Mars, right? That's why he's working on that.
Right. Okay. I didn't know that.
So he's he's working on space stuff. So he's sending a crew there to like set up the houses, make sure everything's fine, like that it's actually a livable.
They need
like,
the best
city,
person for the job.
right? So he asking you if you want to, like, you have to go on this mission,
Right.
right?
Okay.
So you're going to be one of the first people on Mars. You're going to be part of the history of setting up
Fuck
this.
off. And he picks
like,
me.
It's not just you. It's like, do you know when?
All right, take me privilege away.
No, but like it's still a privilege. There's only about like 10 to 15
Right,
of
okay.
you going. Like it's a small.
Can I pick
select
me
group.
10?
No, they're astronauts and like people and like engineers and stuff.
Okay.
You're just lucky to be there, okay? Because you don't know how to do any of that. But
Like I can just bring
will you let me finish
the
the
alcohol.
question, right?
Right. Okay.
Right? So you're going there with the team, you're setting up the houses, you're setting up everything, you know, like connecting the Wi-Fi router, I don't know, you're one of the first people there, you're going to go down in history, you're going to be named, there's
Woohoo.
probably a street named after you or something like that, right? The conditions are as follows. You need to be there for a minimum of 15 years without returning back to Earth, because it's going to take a while to actually, you know, like build all these houses, make sure there's a school, whatever he needs there to be there. You need to be there for a minimum of 15 years. Obviously, it's Mars, it's space. We haven't fully, we don't know exactly.
Like I'm gonna be
what's
shitting
there.
on moon rocks.
Oh my god!
Live in a
But-
toilet.
Right? There's not 100% chance that, like, you won't die.
Sorry, there's not 100% chance I won't die.
Wait, I don't know if I worded that right. It's not 100% safe because obviously, like,
There's a risk to the job.
Yeah, because obviously
Right.
there's still risks to people just traveling to space now. Like, I mean, we don't know what's fully there. There could be asteroids, meteor, whatever they are. So obviously, you could be there for 15 years and be perfectly fine, or something could happen. But like, people on
Lovely.
the team
Can't
are
wait.
like medical professions. Like, I mean, it's not going to be something like that. Like, you get a cold and there's no like.
Alright, so if I got hit by a
offense.
fucking asteroid, I don't think the medical staff can do anything about that.
No, but like, do you ever see them space films and it's like, I don't know, right?
I just
There's
laughed at me
obviously
getting
still-
taken
it's
in
not-
by an asteroid.
It's not. It's like today, if he had this all set up and ready to go, there's obviously
Right.
still risks of going, right? But you need to be there for a minimum of 15 years. You can't just come back once a month, like, to visit your family.
Right, so it's a one-way ticket for 15
for
years.
15 years,
Right.
are you going?
Am I going at this age? Or can I pick what age I go at?
Do you know what? You can go. You have to go when you're age 30 for 15 years.
Oh, excuse me.
Are you going?
I am not going.
You're not going. Straight
No.
off the bat. No.
Straight off the bat. Because I think 30 is... Like, I have so many plans for me 30s. Like,
Okay. Sure.
like obviously, like, if I was going to, like, try and, like, get a better...
Like, Aaron's not going with you. Aaron's not.
No,
on
that's
the
what I
team.
mean. Yeah, so Aaron's not with me. If I was gonna, like, if I get a dog, my dog can't come with me.
Oh my god.
Like, if I live in a house, then, like, can't live in my house. Like, if I
Obviously,
want,
you're living
if
in
I
Mars.
if I have kids, then I can, like, or like, if I go from 30 and I'm not back till I'm 45, the chances of being able to have a kid are very, 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 very slim.
Freeze
Like,
some eggs before you go.
no, I'm alright. I don't like needles, so I'll pass on that one.
Always a
But
drop.
no, but you know what I mean. Like,
No,
if
I
there
do.
was none
I
of them-
just questioned it. Like, it wouldn't
If
be
there-
interested in my side. I'm like, right, Neil's not going. Move on. Like,
No, I think because the 30s, like, a lot of
so
people.
if I said you could go tomorrow, then would that change your mind?
No, absolutely not. No, because I'm still stuck there for 15 years.
That's what I'm saying. So like, does that? Like,
But I'm just
where
assuming
would
if you said
go
you're
with-
jetting off the mini at 30. But then again, say I had all them things, like, that I listed before I'm 30. I'm still leaving all them things for 15 years.
Yeah.
So definitely I would not go.
Would you know?
No, I think the time. No, not saying I wouldn't like to go, but it's the length. Yeah, like he's requesting I
Yeah.
go for. That would turn me. If he said 5 years,
Yeah.
maybe,
think about it more.
But if 15 years, like, hon, I'm sorry, like, I can't meet. Everyone says your 30s and your 40s are the best years. They're like, you're taking away all me bleeding 30s and half me 40s. No,
We're spending them in Mars.
Mars, yeah. I don't even know if I'm going to survive 2 days in poxy, Mars. I'm not a fish. I can't fucking breathe underwater, so I definitely can't breathe in poxy space.
Well, he said obviously, like, he's working on setting that up. Whatever.
Well, when it's all set up, he can give me a proper invite, because I'm not risking my life to live on bleeding Mars. What's he gonna, like, shoot up porta potties for everyone as well? We're supposed to. Do you know what I mean?
The whole thing is that you're there making this place livable and sustainable.
But think of it this way, right? Think how long it takes to build one house on Earth, right? Right. So say if we start evacuating and building houses. Do you ever see the astronaut films, how slow they move? Imagine trying to nail in a hammer. Imagine how slow that's going to take. They're not going to need more than 15 years.
We'd have it'd be some of them new houses. You know, the ones that you just flip up the walls that they're building in places now.
Or you could just bring a poxy pop-up tent if that's the case. I think I still have my childhood in my ma's shed.
What age?
Why would you
if there wasn't an age limit on it, like when you said what age, when would you go if you would?
Probably towards the end of my life, because then if I died on Mars, that's sick. Like, that's cool.
Okay, no.
If I died on
Mars,
no one
could come up to your funeral. They just let your body float in space.
Hey, we're in quarantine. Barely anyone can go to anyone's funerals anymore.
True.
Like, and plus, imagine saying I was the first person to be buried on Mars.
You wouldn't be able to say it. You'd be dead.
Well, other people would. They'll shoot down some newspaper articles with it in it.
I honestly don't know, because I don't know.
Can you podcast with Mars?
Yeah, that's true. Would we have a connection, like a Wi-Fi connection? Would we be able to? I don't know, because like to go when I'm 30, so I'd have 7 years to go. What it'd be in my head would be like, if me, like, touch wood, if obviously I'm not going up there, but like if me ma died within them 15 years, if
that's what I was thinking. Yeah,
if me dad died or a family member, that's on it. But that's the only thing that I would think about that. I'm like, maybe I shouldn't. But then I was like, right, me ma's, I'd probably give him an answer when I'm 30.
What do you get out of it? Like,
how fucking cool would that be?
No, but
I don't know if I just like space more than you.
No, but like, say you went up, right? You helped build up Mars. Elon Musk is like, what great job. You can go back to Earth now. What, like, are you coming back to, like, does he give you a big fat check? Are you coming back?
Once you're paid, it's technically a job. You're also going down in history. You're probably gonna, like,
does history pay our bills?
Oh, like, I mean, who's your man who landed on the moon? What's his name? Is it Lance
Neil Armstrong, I think. Lance Armstrong, I think, is an athlete.
Yeah, I think he is. I always get confused when I was about to say.
I'll just double check that. Fact check right now. You can chat away there. I'm just checking this.
Yeah, so it's like, I mean, you're not going to go back to normal life, because on Earth you're going to be known as one of the people who, like,
Neil Armstrong,
right? Okay.
Yeah,
like, you're obviously going to get paid really well. I mean, astronauts aren't, like,
no, that's what I'm just asking.
You're getting paid. I mean, and then after the 15 years, I mean, people are building life up on Mars. That's what he wants to do. So your family could go and live on Mars with you after the 15 years.
It's kind of like, do you ever see the film Passenger with Chris Pratt and Jennifer Lawrence? Basically, they're all put into this spaceship, but they're all put into these individual cubicles, and they're all put to sleep. And this, like, spaceship is supposed to, like, last, like, I don't know about time, but it's years. They're supposed to be asleep for years in this thing, and then they'll only get woken up when they're on, I think it's Mars. But Chris Pratt and Jennifer Lawrence wake up during the voyage, and it's the only two of them awake, but they know that when they'll never actually be able to land on Mars, because they'll be dead before they actually land on it. So they have to live the rest of their 2 lives together on this big spaceship, because they'll never outlive the voyage to Mars. But everyone else that's asleep will wake up and they'll be on Mars, but they won't, because he woke up. It's actually a really good film. I actually forgot all about that.
I feel like I haven't seen it, but I've heard of it.
Yeah,
but like, it'd be like, let's just say an island somewhere, and they start building up, like, and they want to make that now a new city.
Animal Crossing.
It's like that, but you're just in space and you can't come back because it's so far. Like, I mean, I don't know how long it takes to get to
It'd
Mars.
be deadly to do it, but it's the timeline that like is a bit much.
I'd be like, hit me up when I'm 30 and see is like, cause if me man and dad have already passed away, like, I mean, right, well then
oh my Jesus, you're not even touching wood.
Well, touch wood. It's a hypothetical question anyways, but I'm saying, like, because so I'm 23 in March, so I'd have 7 years before I even have to go on this voyage when I'm 30, right?
Oh, stop saying your age, please. You're making me feel really old.
There's only like been a year or two between.
You're 22. I'm going 26 this year.
Well, I'm going 23 in like 2 months.
Ew. For me, not you.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'd want to know what's like. Obviously, please God, that doesn't happen. Like, I mean, it's only 7 years away. But
yeah.
Then I'd be like, right, okay, I'll go or I won't go.
But would you dedicate to the 15 years?
Yeah.
You would.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, that's where we're different.
Mm. Well, I mean, that could like things can change within the 7 years. My man, that could be still alive, but I could be with someone then, or I could be married or whatever. So I mean, then it would probably change. I don't know. I would.
It's like a hard one, though, isn't it? I'd love to go to space, but I just
because it is obviously the whole.
I couldn't commit to 15 years. Yeah, I'd love to go and see it, but I couldn't commit to 15 years. I couldn't, unless now they said commit to the Earth is burning up, like we're like it was everywhere, like we're all dying.
I think that's why he's doing it. It's something got to do with global warming, that we can then all go to Mars. I could be wrong. I've only like heard bits about it. But he is doing like a whole lot in space.
That was a good question.
Thank you very much.
But no, if I couldn't bring all my family and all my friends, if I could bring probably all my family and all my friends with me, yeah, I'd go and
like all your friends as well, like not even just your ma, your dad, your sisters and Aaron, like you'd actually want that, you'd need to bring everyone.
Not every single person I know, but obviously me family,
me,
you, and me dogs, like, but like, you know, the people, like, you know what I mean, like,
the important people,
because like, yeah, basically, like everyone I know I love.
That's what I'm saying.
But,
like,
you know what I mean.
I'm like, oh yeah, I'd love to go, and I probably would go, and then I'm like, sometimes I get homesick just being in Bleeding Canada.
yeah.
Like, so, yeah, I don't know. I think
that's an interesting question. I think we're both on the same page with it, though.
Yeah, it's like. I would absolutely love to go.
If you had no strings attached, and you were all on your own, you had no friends, no family, no like responsibilities. No. What am I going? Yeah, what's to lose?
Why
like,
not? The next question, it's random as well. But if you could have a black card for any shop in the world, what would it be?
What's a black card? Like a limit?
It's like unlimited. So I've seen that like some famous people and like influencers have them. This is how I thought of it. So I saw someone. Got one for like JD, so you can go in and buy anything. Like it's like basically it's ridiculous. Basically like having a voucher for 100% off, but every day.
Oh my
I think
God.
Stormzy has one, but I can't think where it's for.
I'm not. Why?
My only rule is you can't pick Amazon. That's me only. So like unless you want it to be, you can only buy like Amazon basic stuff, like actual Amazon stuff. There's not a way you can get like iPads and stuff on it. Like. Mm-hmm. If you want to pick Amazon, you're literally getting Amazon basics, like your batteries, your bedclothes, your towels. Also, you can't sell the stuff.
Right, that's fair enough.
Right, so it's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get it for Cartier and just sell all the stuff.
Where would you go for?
I asked you first.
So I'm trying to think something practical that, like, if it's like a black card unlimited, like, there's no point in me saying like somewhere designer, because like if I can't sell it, there's only so much I can go on. So it's better off if it's something practical that you will use and put to use. I think I'd use it for like groceries.
Yeah,
I think I would, just because groceries are going to be a lifetime expense.
Grocery store you'd have to pick one shop, like a Freshco, a Walmart.
I think if it's unlimited, I'd
completely like you will never have to pay for anything in that shop again.
I'd probably go for Loblaws because it's big. It has a bakery, it has a Starbucks. Wow. So it has bakery, Starbucks, but like it has the one up on Carlton, like it has everything in it. That's so good. Why wouldn't, like, and to be honest, like metros and stuff are alright. Like there's only a small metro near, so it hasn't got that much. A good selection. Yeah, so I think the Loblaws, because it's big, like good. You can get everything in it.
I thought on that same route, but I thought Uber Eats. Because then you don't have to cook the food.
Yeah, but
and
you know what?
Can get healthy food.
Phil.
No, but you can get normal food. Like you can order pasta on it. You can get like.
No, you can order pasta just because you'd be as fat as a Phil, and you were like, no, but you can order pasta.
No, but I mean, like you can get like I mean, now if I go on to Uber Eats, I'm not ordering a salad and I'm not ordering like a healthy meal, like a proper meal. I'm getting like
and think like
McDonald's or something.
Could you? Can you be the only one that like? Oh, sorry, I keep hitting the mic. Are you the only one that takes like can eat the food, or can you like give the food to anyone you want? Like
No, like if you're choosing like Loblaws, I mean that's your groceries for your house. Like you can buy bleeding chicken nuggets for Aaron, or like I don't know.
So if I seen like a homeless fella, so could I use that unlimited card? Oh,
it's
okay.
like
Right.
having a credit card, never having to pay it off, but you can only use it in Loblaws, or I can only use mine on
Jesus.
Uber Eats. But I was
I have
thinking,
one for you.
I was thinking, right? If it's Uber, can I use?
No.
I see, because obviously
No.
I didn't want to do like I can use like actual Uber. I don't really Uber that much, but I can use actual Uber and Uber Eats because they're all in the one app. I mean, so if I have an Uber Black Card, that's like the best thing ever.
Yeah.
But I suppose it's kind of gone against me saying, oh, we can't pick Amazon. But the reason I said Amazon was because it's not a shop and it's not a reseller of stuff. It's just a website housing these different brands. That's why I said you can't use Amazon, because obviously then you can get absolutely everything for the rest of your life free, because they sell furniture, they sell
food
technology,
as well.
they sell food. So that's why I was like, you can't, like, it's such a good scapegoat. And obviously if I could really get a Black Card for anywhere and Amazon wasn't off the table, I mean, I'd pick Amazon.
I'd probably pick Amazon, or but like Amazon and groceries were the two that popped in my
Yeah.
mind when I said it.
And then I said you can't pick Amazon.
I know.
And you're like, bitch. But yeah, I'd get Uber, because then you don't have to cook again. Like, you don't have to.
Then it's less clean, and then as well.
Yeah. Although that's really bad for the environment, throwing out all your stuff, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like all the packaging.
I'd still quicker. I'd still like probably do a food shop, like do groceries.
Oh yeah, like,
because like,
but you wouldn't have to spend as much. Like you could have little snacky stuff and stuff that you can't actually get on Uber.
yeah. And then sometimes, like, as much as like this is gonna sound like such an adult thing, but sometimes you like want to cook. Is that just me?
Yeah, I think so.
Sometimes, like,
When I'm cooking, I love it, but the thought of cooking actually, like, oh.
because sometimes if you order, you're like, oh, I feel disgusting, like, because you just feel like you're eating bad. I think, like,
Yeah, but I mean, I've never actually ordered something healthy off Uber Eats anyway, so. Do you know what I mean? Like, I've never.
no,
been
I've never ordered. Like,
looking at somewhere.
I think
I've had a few like
I've had,
poke bowls. They've been alright. Like,
what's that salad place?
Fresco? Is it? Is it fresh? No, like Freshie.
Freshie. I've had Freshie. I really like Freshie.
I've never had it.
Oh yeah, Freshie's nice.
Because I'm like with Uber, you can order Starbucks on it. You can get like your desserts. You can order donuts. You can order food. You can order like all different cuisines. You know, you need to stretch the arm. I did order donuts and they came literally tiny.
Oh my god.
So funny, so funny.
So I actually have a hypothetical question for you that I'm actually just didn't even look at. I literally just, it came to my mind. Right. So
Let's go. Because they were on mine too.
you are
Close my eyes.
you no, we don't know why I said you are, but you have just found the genie's magic lamp.
Oh.
You are entitled to 3 wishes, and they're going to be the same 3 restrictions like in the film.
Okay.
No wishing for more wishes.
Okay.
No wishing for
Love.
to bring people back from the dead, and no making people fall in love with each other.
Okay.
What are your 3 wishes? The rest are unlimited. You're like, I'm not going to put any restrictions on them. I'm just curious to see what would be the top 3 things you actually like wish for.
First off, I would wish to be the richest person in the world.
Oh, you were like Jafar. We said he doesn't say rich, he says powerful.
Yeah. I would ask to be the richest. But not just for like personal greedy reasons. Like you could help so many people. You could literally like solve homelessness in Ireland. Like if
Yeah.
I'm talking richer than Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk. Like I want to be worth like $1 trillion or something.
Oh my God,
And just
imagine.
help everywhere and everyone. And then also other like you could fix so many issues. Like there's no question about it. I'd ask for money. I don't know what I'd wish for the rest then. Second one, happiness, because then that's whatever makes you happy, that just happens. Third one, I know you're looking at me to say it because I think I don't know, because I'm like it's something got to do with health, but I feel like they never work out. Like if you say like, oh, coronavirus be gone, I feel like where will it go? Because I feel like it's always loopholes with these genie wishes. Like do you wish for like to have the answers to every medical issue? So then like word it in a way where someone thinks of the cure for cancer when they wake up, someone knows how to get rid of COVID, someone knows how to cure what is that one you can't cure? Is it AIDS?
I think they can manage AIDS now, but like I
But
don't know the ins and outs of it, but I think there is
like stuff like that. Like I'd probably word it in a way that we would have the answers to all illnesses and all diseases. So it's like not bang, there's just no such thing as cancer, because I don't think that would ever work. There'd just be something else.
Yeah, there'd just be something.
Where it'd be like the people, the scientists who are now working on like a cure for cancer, they would wake up and be like, oh, we need to put these two things together. But then if you believe the conspiracies that there is already a cure, I mean, then I hope be shared. Then I just go to you, right, Niamh, you need to wish that the government allows people to use these cures. But yeah, they money, happiness, and the third one would be something medical wise and a cure for something, or they would be more.
There go three.
What would yours be?
Mine would probably be, mine are so like I don't even know, like, well, the first one that pops to mind is mine would be that no children in the world ever go hungry, because I think child like poverty is like a big issue, because especially with loads of like the unprivileged skills like everywhere, like because so many skill like kids rely on like getting their lunches or their breakfast and skills, and with quarantine the skills closed, they don't have that anymore, like so that would be one.
I know, that's what I was trying to think.
It's hard, like, because it, like, obviously
there's so many issues. This sounds so bad, but there's just so many issues in the world.
Yeah, it's like 3 wishes can't fix everything, but if that was one, like, obviously because so like majority of the time kids are brought into the world and it's not their fault of the situation they're in, like, so that would just be one. If I was to do something for society, like, that would be one, like, no kids go hungry, like, like, you have the typical ones, like, make me rich, like, bring me on all like exclusive holidays, like, they're the ones that pop to mind. But if you ask
for money, then you can do all that.
I'd probably wish for a nice house.
But if you're wishing for money, like, you can buy a nice house. That's the loophole with asking for money.
Yeah, true.
How much would you ask for? That you need.
Like, what's the like a standard house in Toronto is like $1 million.
Yeah, and
easily, like,
for a small house, yeah. Like, for a condo, you'd pay.
Like, it wouldn't even have to be in downtown Toronto. Like, I don't mind. Like, obviously, if I'm living in obviously, I'd want a big, nice house. But yeah, I'd probably wish to be the same as the richest person in the world, so I could help so many people.
Because that's what I'm saying. Like, with that, you can, like, obviously, it's not like, realistically, it's no celebrity or rich person's job to help a country. That's what the government's for. But I mean, no government's doing a fucking good job anyway. So
yeah,
if you have that type of money, like liquid money, I'm not talking like Elon Musk having so much money, but it's actually all his companies are worth that. He doesn't even have that in his bank account. His house is worth so many. He actually doesn't even own a house. He rents. He doesn't even own a house. He rents.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Is that his, like, duty for society though? Like, he's paying his landlord?
Probably, yeah. But like, I'd have that much money liquid, like, that I could use. So it's like, you can give all the charities they need to build houses for, I don't know, like, domestic violence survivors, like, stuff like that you can help so many people. Like, because if you Google how much it actually takes to end world hunger, like, cause you always seen them things going around with COVID, and it was like, it wouldn't even be 1% of, like, Jeff Bezos' earnings to end world hunger, or get clean water in Flint, Michigan, or homelessness.
See, isn't Akon doing this thing, like, where he's he's doing, like, something,
he's built, like, I don't know how many. I don't want to say thousands if it's not thousands, but he's built wells all over Africa.
I was reading a thing about that. Like, he's after going into, like, the water thing and Africa.
He's in that a good while. Like, because I remember looking up, like, where's Akon now? Because he just disappeared. I actually want to Google how much it would cost to end world hunger.
World hunger.
What would your other wishes be? You wish for money. No kids go hungry.
Yes, I'd probably wish for, like, no children are hungry anymore. Oh, it's hard. I don't know.
Okay, it actually is expensive to end world hunger.
How much is it?
It says it would take. Oh wait, estimates of how much money it would take to end world hunger range from 7 billion to 265 billion per year. Like, you would, obviously, if you had that much money, you'd start investing in stuff and, like, maybe start a company and stuff like that. Like, you do what you want to do, so then you're constantly growing your actual money. I mean, that's just the whole amount that, like, if you start putting proper, like, farming structures in place, making sure, like there's wells in places and, like say somewhere in Africa where it's a really dry climate and they can't grow certain things, you just put things in place that stuff is grown where it's grown, and you can get that transported to all the countries, and everyone actually has food.
Yeah.
So it obviously does range completely. Like, I mean, you'd have cattle on farms for people that they can do all that themselves, show them how to like grow all their own veg and meat and stuff like that, and things like that. Like, what's that saying? Give a man a fish, feed him for a day. Teach a man how to fish, feed him for forever. Something like that. Like, you give them all the means to do it. I'm not saying you go get ready meals sent out to everybody from like HelloFresh around the world every day.
Yeah, that's like feeding them for a day. Like,
it's hard to think of tree when you think of something like that.
Like, even Aladdin, when he had the option, he didn't answer his all in one day.
I'd ask the genie if he wants to be free. Oh, I used up my 3 wishes.
Right, I'll use one of mine. I'll ask him, does he want to be free? What's the one at Harry Potter? Dobby, you have to give him a piece of clothing.
Yeah, you have to give him a sock.
Master, give Dobby a sock.
Master, free Dobby.
Oh God, yeah, that's a hard one. But if you are listening to this, we'd love to hear what your 3 options would be. We'll actually put up a question box probably one of the days. I'm really interested to see what other people would like, would people have much different ones? Like, would people wish for like,
I think a lot of people would wish for money.
I'd probably wish for like a long healthy life as well. Like, I wouldn't want to die young.
Oh yeah.
And my family to I'd be like,
but what if you had to be specific and like give an age? Because
oh my God, what was you
actually no, but I'm saying, like, because what is long?
I'd say
you've already been alive for what is it, 25 years? Like, that's a long time.
I'd probably give myself, because if I had kids and then I'd want to see me grandkids to a certain, like, I was lucky enough to have my granddad for what, 20 years, so I'd want my kids to have like around
live to 100 or something like that.
Oh Jesus, no, I don't know, because a lot is sagging at 100. Like, I don't want to be kicking be
a healthy 100-year-old.
I'd probably say, like, I'd be happy with 80, but obviously I'm gonna push for more. I'd probably say 85. I think that's a nice.
You'd be like, yeah, one of Titanic, it's been 85 years.
Isn't she like 101 in it?
Yeah, but she was in her 20s when she went on the...
She was Rose.
When she went on the boat. I used to always think that was a real story. Apparently it's completely fake.
Some of the characters in it, though, are real.
Yeah, but I actually thought, like, Jack and Rose were real.
Oh,
and the whole Heart of the Ocean thing was real. It's not. Let us know if you have answers to any of the 3 questions, like where you'd have your black card for, if you'd go on this 15-year adventure with Elon Musk and the space team.
Yeah.
What your 3 wishes would be. Let us know on our Instagram at the Weird Girls Club.
Yeah, I just want to say thanks for everyone who has messaged us from listening to past episodes, and like literally just being so nice,
support and love. We
so
appreciate
cute
it.
Like, makes makes literally makes us, like, it makes our day.
We're like Cheshire cats.
We are. It's just, I think we're still surprised people listen to us shining on. But yeah, just thanks again for your messages and taking the time to send messages as well. It really means a lot. But yeah, if you have any questions for us or want us to talk about certain things, we will.
So we have a little quote to end on that we were thinking about doing this, but I actually forgot in every episode previously. But this week's quote, and to remember, is do at least one nice thing for yourself every day.
One nice thing.
Minimum. You could do 20 nice things for yourself if you want, but just remember, treat yourself.
Self-love, love yourself. Okay, we're ending it here. Goodbye.
Bye.